Welcome to the Nevis Newscast. Today is Thursday, June 8th, 2017. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Members and volunteers of the Starkey Foundation, an organization that seeks to improve the hearing abilities of affected persons on the globe, were on Nevis earlier today. The clinic took place at the St. Paul's Anglican Church Hall, and the church was used as a waiting area for persons who needed to access care. Kirk Richards, the International Development Director for the Caribbean working with the Starkey Hearing Foundation, gave some background about their visit.
And we're here in Nevis today to provide the gift of hearing to about 60 to 70 patients on the island. Starkey Hearing Foundation has been around since 1984, and we've been providing the gift of hearing to people across the world, from Asia to Africa to South America. We're getting into the Caribbean islands. So far, we've done St. Lucia, we've done Dominica, we've done St. Kitts, and we've done Guyana, and we've done Trinidad. We did a training in Jamaica recently. So providing the services in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and Rotary has been the partnerships we've created to continue our work in providing hearing health care to those in need.
The foundation provided moods and hearing aids to persons that had been pre-selected by the Ministry of Health. Richards noted that this is a first step and looks forward to many more visits to Nevis.
As we move forward, we're looking for partnerships in where we can collaborate in getting volunteers, getting assistance from nurses, as well as other volunteer groups that are willing to participate in the training that we're doing. We're happy to be here in Nevis today, and we look forward to being here in future years.
Minister of Health, Honorable Mark Brantley, accompanied by Permanent Secretary Nicole Slack-Liburd, visited with the volunteers before the clinic to thank them for their service and show support for this very important service.
We are screening our people from the earliest ages, through all ages, and the idea here is that some people, I'm told as many as 100, will get some form of treatment today. Many will be fitted with hearing aids. And so the idea really is to partner with them to see how we can strengthen and deepen this partnership ultimately for the benefit of all of our people. We have quite a robust eye care program. I believe we're working now with Starkey to get an equally robust ear care program and hearing program to address the needs of our young and our old alike, all of our population. So that for us is very important. I want to thank them from the bottom of our heart. They have come a long way, many of course at great sacrifice to themselves, and so we're very grateful that Starkey Foundation is partnering with us in this very substantial way.
Starkey Hearing Foundation made a commitment in 2010 to Clinton Global Initiative to provide 1 million hearing aids this decade. They continue to travel the globe helping people in need, and to date have given the gift of hearing in more than 100 countries.
Well, it felt great to capture both crowns. I mean, it's a motivation for me, and the experience is good, man.
Reigning Culturama Power and Groovy Soca Monarch Deli Ranks, speaking about his reign so far on the Nevis Culturama Festival's weekly show dubbed Culturama Update. He was quizzed about the songs he will use to enter Soca Monarch competition for this year. The artist had this to say.
Well, I don't know which two I'm going to be using yet, but this year I'll do something different. I'll let the fans choose. I'll put out the songs, and the songs that get the most comments on Facebook or whatever, those are the two songs I'm going to use.
Deli Ranks is a member of the core band, and they released 4 songs yesterday afternoon, namely Pressure, Formula, Walk It, and Panjam. He went into detail about the 4 songs that were released.
Panjam is cultural. Every year I do something cultural. So Panjam is basically a cultural song. We have a lot of stay-pan groups in Nevis. Most schools have a stay-pan group and decide to do something for the school and do something for stay-pan lovers. Walk It, the name say it all, eh? Walk It is just walk it. You got to, if you come out and you listen Walk It, you got to whine. So you got to make sure your waist good, your back good. Walk It is just walk it. That's all I can say about Walk It. Pressure featuring Speedy from the RDC camp. Pressure come up like it's not. People might think is that you're throwing word on people, but it's not that. You know, everybody go through something in life, and some say the pressure on. So that's how pressure basically be. Formula is just a hype song. You got different types of formula. You know, you got baby formula, You know, I mean, in everything you do, you need a formula. So, formula is just formula.
Reign in the Soca Monarch for Culturama 2016 Delhi ranks. Deputy Premier of Nevis, the Honourable Mark Brantley, delivered the commencement address at the graduating ceremony for the Medical University of the Americas and the Medical University of Saba on June 3, 2017. The students were lauded for choosing the offshore schools in the Caribbean to pursue studies. He welcomed the students' presence on Nevis and in the region and stated that it added immensely to the economic life and times of the people. The Deputy Premier also urged them to encourage their friends, siblings, and other family members to consider both universities for their higher educational needs. Meantime, Brantley, who is also the Minister of Health in the Nevis Island Administration, NIA, singled out students from the graduating class who studied at the MUA Nevis campus at Potworks for their philanthropic work and commended them for their efforts. He recalled being approached by Kirandeep Shahal and other members of the Student Association to advise of their intention to raise funds to purchase operating room lights for the Alexandra Hospital. The health minister said the lighting was handed over to the hospital's administration and the people of Nevis continue to be beneficiaries of that gift. He used the opportunity to publicly thank the students for the gesture. Still to come, Child Month activities continue with Parade Day. The details when we return.
If you like dancing and whining and fretting till the morning, if you like drinking, masquerading, live music always playing, if you like islands of blue seas where people always smiling, if you like street jams and bandstands where people will be jamming, don't you miss this time, no. Our festival, our legacy, don't you miss this time, no. The Caribbean's greatest summer lion. Don't you miss this time, no. Our festival, our legacy. Don't you miss this time, no. The Caribbean's greatest summer lion.
Welcome back. Premier of Nevis, the Honourable Vance Amory, registered the Nevis Island Administration's satisfaction in the groundbreaking ceremony for the diagnostic wing at the Alexandra Hospital.
We are so happy that we can today be here to break ground, to show you, to demonstrate to you and to the people of Nevis the seriousness of the Nevis Island Administration in responding to the felt needs of the people of Nevis.
Premier Amory also expressed his thanks to the Sugar Industry Diversification Foundation, SIDF, for their financial assistance in the project.
The $18 million which will be spent when the project should have been completed after the second phase would be representative of $9 million from the SIDF. You saw me almost knocking heads with the chair of the board of the SIDF. And half of that $9 million which they will provide would be grant funds, and the other half would be loan funds, but at a reasonable rate of interest. And I think we cannot expect them to do more. I think they have done as well as could be expected because they need to safeguard the longevity of the fund. So, Dr. Chatterton, we thank you for your commitment, and I think I see Leon, who is a member of the board here as well, for ensuring that we get access to the financing to complete this project.
Amory stated that the healthcare professionals are the key to quality healthcare and urged them to continue putting their best foot forward.
At the end of the project, at the end of the work by the contractors and the architects and everybody else who will be putting in the hard work, we will have a state-of-the-art facility. But a state-of-the-art facility in and of itself does not provide good health service. It comes down to the people who will be working to deliver the service. And I think I want us to begin to see the importance of people, professionals in the nursing profession and anywhere else, committing themselves to providing dedicated service to the people in whatever area you find yourself. And so I want to encourage, support all of our nursing and medical staff, all of the lab staff and all of the other support staff for this institution, that you have to see yourselves as being the key to the delivery of a quality health service.
The hospital groundbreaking ceremony took place on Wednesday, May 31st at the Alexandra Hospital. The Department of Education is currently hosting activities for Child Month, which is annually celebrated in the month of June. One of the activities is the Parade Day, which will take place tomorrow, Friday, June 9th, 2017. According to member of the Planning Committee, Lisa Lee, there will be additions to this year's parade.
The UNICEF is promoting the early moments in each child, and this year we are going to be having Healthy Heather, Healthy Harry, a part of our parade. And in addition, each school would be having their own float. It is in relation to literacy as well, and they will be exhibiting their float just as a little teaser to our Tiny Tots in Action concert on the 15th.
Lee then invited persons to come out and support the children at the parade.
I would just like to invite our parents to come out and support us as we parade the streets of Charlestown.
The parade begins at the Cultural Center on Old Hospital Road and makes its way through the streets of Charlestown, then culminates at the El Camino Tonito Willett Park. The theme under which Child Month 2017 is being celebrated is For Every Child, Early Moments Matter. And that brings us to the end of this edition of the Nevis Newscast. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.